Welcome back to where everybody knows your name. This is Last Call. Today we're going to be doing, I feel like, back to you, Chuck. Today we're going to be doing what is our favorite Halloween experience. I have a lot. I have one really good one where I look like a vagina. It's not great, um, but it's funny, and but it's funny. It's absolutely funny. Did I see vagina?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll bleep that out. Anyway, moving on. How's everybody's week doing? Like, hey Eddie, I have a question for you because we were wondering, you're being that you're from here, are you watching the Dodger game or no?
I don't really follow baseball, dude.
The World Series, not just the Dodger game.
Yeah, I don't follow sports in general.
Got you. Okay. I'll give you $5, Angela. We got you. Everybody else watching the game? Highlights?
Yes. Everything.
Highlights?
Play by
Count.
play.
Oh, I'm still calling you Count. Count Hardwater. Are you still watching? Are you watching the games at all or no?
I always watch the highlights. My mom's watching the game right now. If it's still happening.
No.
It
has been for a little bit. Maybe she's watching the replay because ESPN does the replay.
The last time I watched her before the first show, it was on.
Yeah. Not everybody's. You coming back on? Not everybody's broadcast is the same. So if something happens, I always kind of give it 5 minutes because I don't want to be like, oh shit, and then somebody's like, what happened? And like, nothing. You know what I mean? Like, not everybody's broadcast is the same. You can't even watch it with a person because you might be quicker or they might be. You know what I'm saying?
Not mean.
All right. Okay, so today is favorite Halloween experience. What has been your? I already went to Gabe once. Melissa, you start off the show. What has been your favorite Halloween experience?
Okay, so we went to Halloween Horror Nights, and we were in a maze, and somebody scared me and Ash.
You're taking mine.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
No, I'm not.
Oh, is that when you pulled me down?
Thank you. You just ruined it.
Sorry.
And I got so scared, and I jumped back, and I slipped, and I fucking fell on the floor, but I took Ash's ass down with me. So we're on the floor, and I'm like, get the fuck up, Ash, get up, let's go, get up. So we both stumble up, and then we're walking through. I was like, oh my God, leave it to us. Like, literally on the floor in the fucking maze.
So
God.
if you guys don't know, sometimes there's like it's all blacked out, and they'll be up on top and like swing the door open and then swing at you, but over your head so that it'll miss you, so it doesn't hit you in the face. So that's why she ducked, and when she ducked, it was fucking, and then I was out.
Oh.
It was unsuspected, and then I fell, and he fell. I'm like, get up, let's go, get up.
Yeah, get up. You pulled me down, but get up. Fucked up.
We're cool.
I deserve it though. I deserve it though because when you guys hear mine, I absolutely deserve that. That was my payback. Eddie, what's been your favorite Halloween, other than when Pablo threw out his arm, which is our favorite? What also is your favorite? What's not April, Autumn gonna be this year?
Oh, she's dressing up as Alvin, which I thought was kind of weird because it's past her time. Alvin.
Nice.
Simon Theodore.
Yeah.
Are you gonna be Simon or Theodore?
No, her friends are.
Oh, that's cool. What's the fucking name of the dad? Alvin.
Dave.
You're not gonna be Dave?
No, they don't let me go trick or treating or do stuff with them. So no.
It's a kid thing, man. You don't appreciate your parents till later.
Yeah, until it's too late. That's exactly when they appreciate you. It's the sad part.
Wait, how old are they?
Yeah, how old? I was just gonna ask that.
She's 12.
Oh man.
Every little parent does isn't cool to a kid. Even when you try to be cool or make them laugh, you know what I mean? Like, I make my goddaughter laugh all the time, and it's like, you're silly, but she doesn't say it in a silly, cool way. She says it like, you're silly. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
Wait till like 5
nothing
years.
nothing you
be
do.
worse.
Yeah, it's gonna be way worse. Wait till I have to pick you up at school and Vanilla Ice is playing. It's gonna be a thing. But that's cool though. Like, are you gonna do something? Oh, are you gonna be something at work?
I'm actually off this Halloween.
Being
So
a
I'm not
manager or a supervisor, I think you are. Team lead, I think, right?
No.
Oh, I thought you got to pick. Okay, my bad. Are you gonna be so okay? Well, so what was your favorite experience? I just talked all your shit.
I think my favorite one was when we were at Disneyland for the Halloween stuff. That was just, it was good because like there was very few times where I can honestly say where Autumn and I kind of was able to dress up and just go out and do stuff. Like we did stuff like that when she was little, but
Yeah.
at older ages it started to taper off.
Yeah.
But when you're at Disneyland, it doesn't matter what age you are, you just go in there and you have fun. And that's what we did. Like, it was kind of odd for her. She made me kind of laugh. Like, when we're going through things for fucking Oogie Boogie Bash, and they gave her fucking carrots. She's like, carrots? What the hell's this? And then we went to the next one, they gave her grapes. She's like, okay,
What is
what's
this?
on? But then, like, the next one, they gave us fucking Rice Krispie treats, and they gave, like, you know, good shit. And then she's like, okay. And then we had a bag of shit, and then I ended up giving that bag of shit to you.
You come up at Oogie Boogie Bash.
Yeah, you end up
Yeah,
with
you
way
fucking better, though,
more
for that
shit.
price.
Yeah. Fucking Oogie Boogie fucking needs to fucking deliver that shit to me directly for that goddamn price.
All right.
There's no way this is gonna come out
Seriously.
right. But you got me that big ass chocolate lug.
Dude, okay, that didn't come from Oogie Boogie Bash.
That was a gift.
That was like when I was in California Adventure and I ate at the Pim Test Kitchen. It was the giant Pim particle candy bar. I took like one piece out of it. I'm like, I can't fucking eat this. I just wanted to fucking take a picture of it for myself. I'm like, I can't fucking finish this. And I'm like, you know what? I know who wants this. Ash will want this. So I added it to the bag.
And now I look like this.
Okay.
And now I look like this. Your point?
Okay. Relax.
It wasn't that big of a candy bar.
Hey, oh fuck. Nice. Now you're back. Welcome back to the show. Count, what's been your favorite Halloween experience?
All right, I've had a lot of good times, but there's always been one experience that sticks out to me, and it's more on the spooky side. So if you're drinking, drink now.
Give no warning whatsoever, bro. Thanks.
You're welcome. All right, so me and my first ex-fiance were having a Halloween party here at my house.
You don't hear how that sounds?
My first
that you don't hear that you like Ricardo Montalban. Like, what is happening?
Relationships
Your
are
first
complicated.
my first ex-fiance.
Yeah. Anyways, we're having a party.
Anyways.
There's nobody here. The whole back half of the house is decorated. She's always dressed up like a dead bride, so she says, I'm going to take a shower, and that should be it. So I'm doing last-minute stuff in the backyard, and then I was coming across right here in front of my patio, and as I cross, I see who I thought was my ex, because she's dressed in white and has long black hair.
Nice.
But isn't like I should have heard the door open. She's kind of like not moving in a weird way. Like, you know, there's like something's off. So I stop, I turn and I look at it, and then it runs up at me and disappears in front of my face.
So you saw a ghost?
You thought it was the ring or what? Or no?
Well, every time I told that story to
not the ring.
Every time I told that story to someone in Vallarta, they kept saying it was La Llorona. I didn't hear anything.
Llorona.
Yeah.
Get you.
It was the Serbian dancing lady.
That would have been scary.
I gotta go, guys. I'm
One of the
scared.
weirdest things.
What was the Japanese movie where she came out of the tub and did that
The
weird
Grudge.
shit? Is it The Grudge?
The Grudge.
That's what I was thinking of.
He's so cute, a little dog.
Yeah, this is my sister's dog. This is Rocky. He's got fluffier ears.
I got distracted. Sorry.
Yeah, you could tell you've been drinking. You go straight to animals.
It's a dirty ass look. Sorry.
And the same way. And then again, this one's mine.
Look at the face he's making. Like, oh yeah, that one's yours. Oh fuck. Oh,
Twins, Basil.
Well, the brother and sister.
Yeah.
So you saw La Llorona.
At least something that look kind of like it.
That's creepy. I don't know if that'd be my favorite.
It was the lady from down the street.
You don't know if we
¿Dónde están los tacos?
ran through him. He finished, so that's why I made it his favorite. He's never been able to feel that way again. This time you cried. Okay, that was horrible, but it's funny to me. You get that good freeway. You got that good freeway.
That was that guy's favorite Halloween story.
Your boy's story over there.
I was racing.
All right. You were there? All right. Who hasn't gone? Angela, what has been your favorite Halloween story?
I don't know. I feel like I've stayed home for so long the past Halloweens. But I'm gonna go with just like growing up because my dad used to decorate all crazy and do like. Well, you went to the house, the one on Pedley. Like we would decorate like all crazy and like. I mean, my dad went all out, but he's older now, so can't do it, and none of us really wanted. I hung a string of lights, and I was like, "Yeah, I decorated."
You say I did?
I think like
You
those.
say you did?
Huh?
Did you say you did?
She said she hung a string of lights, right?
Actually, okay, Ashton. I just like helped him. I helped him.
And I helped.
Megan, I helped.
You're right. You're right. It sounds better when you say you did it. You're right. You're right. Then it sounds
It was a union job. She was supervising.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, the immediate answer when you asked that question was like the growing up memory. So I have like tons of partying memories and all that stuff, but none of them stand out enough because it's just like,
All right. Who has not gone? Vanessa? What's your favorite Halloween story or experience?
I guess it would be dressing up my kids for the first time. Like when Amara was a baby,
That's fucking awesome.
cry baby. I remember dressing her up and she was just like crying. I don't know if it was the tights or I don't know. But she was a crybaby girl.
You already knew you were embarrassing her.
And then Aeneas, who was a little Dumbo.
With the big ass ears. So mom, can't see with this thing on.
Yeah.
Did you do it as a baby or like when they knew, like, hey, I'm dressing you up, you're going to school, kind of thing?
No, as a baby.
As a baby. Very cool. Maybe it was sensitive skin and it was like polyester. Maybe it was the whatever. You know what I mean? Like, fuck,
Too itchy.
not you, but it was at the generation before you. We had masks that cut into our eyes because we wanted to be.
The plastic masks.
Yeah, and you couldn't breathe. You had a little.
And they had two holes in the nose. Yeah, and they had a funky smell too.
You maybe made it 4 houses before you end up being like the rest of your costume's it, and then your He-Man or Batman mask is like up here.
And the rest
maybe
the rest of it was like throwover plastic, like a trash bag with print.
Yeah.
And then the mask had like one like little flimsy string behind it, like elastic string.
From the ghetto.
I'll give you a ghetto one. It's not my favorite, But I was once a California raisin, and instead of getting
Oh my god! Don't make it that easy. Oh my god!
Why?
Instead of getting
I
the
was a red
costume, my mom put me in a trash bag with eyes, and didn't think to put any kind of air holes in it. It was just like, well, it's the same thing, because whatever the wrinkles are, and I was like, all right. Like I didn't know. I was young enough to not give a fuck because, as I told you guys the last week, the Batman one was like, oh, we're here. Like as far as like your level, like we're here because the Batman cowl was like $80, which even now I would have been like, listen, I'm gonna have cup of noodles for the rest of the week. I'll buy it. But anyway, so yeah, I was a California raisin in a trash bag.
Did you play the music when you're walking into the next house?
This is what my baby's gonna be this Halloween.
Is that Toadstool or what is that? What are we looking at?
That's Toad.
Yes.
Yeah.
I got her the little overalls.
Yeah, you did.
Cool.
And her little ass hat.
That's for the baby?
Yeah.
That thing looks huge.
Yeah.
That thing looks huge.
See, I've done that. So my daughter was Toadette, and I dressed up as Mario.
Nice.
It
Yeah, I'm
was
doing
adorable.
Luigi,
Because
and
we're
then my
both little.
older daughter is Princess Peach.
Love that. I love that.
It's like, hell yes.
Her being Peach is gonna be awesome.
She wants to be something
All right.
cool.
All right. My favorite experience, because it always comes up and it's misinterpreted, but I really did get scared at the end. But
Not misinterpreted.
it's mad misinterpreted. All right. We went through this we went to Halloween Haunt or Horror Nights, whatever the fuck it was. But we went through the Silent Hill maze. Right before you leave, there's a big room, and every time the lightning hits, the nurses with the bandages over their face, they walk towards you. But they were fucking completely, I didn't think they were fucking real. So fucking when that first happened, and I fucking bolted and she's holding my arm, like whatever, and then fucking when that happened, just fucking jammed, bro. Like it was like I might as well have like kicked her off me to fucking leave.
No,
Like,
you did. You did. You
a
like
little bit.
pushed your arm and fucking booked it.
Sacrificial lamb.
Yes, and I was up by myself.
You're by yourself for 10 seconds. All right.
Run fast. Run fast.
That happened. All right.
Shame on you, sir. Shame on you.
Do we have any ghost stories? I have one,
I do.
but should we say no? It's got to be this week because next week is fucking November. All right. Alias, we will try to have if we have one, a ghost story. So anyway, as I ditch her, I am waiting where everybody leaves, and I'm waiting for them to come out of the maze. As I'm waiting and my focus is here, there's like an old lady, fucking large Marge mask lady on stilts that comes out like this, and I was all, like I was like fucking Marv, like I fucking screamed like a bitch because I that's the last thing I thought. I thought I was out, and I don't know if they talk to each other and like, hey, that guy's like there, but that motherfucker came out in a purple dress. I will remember it to this day, and scared the fuck out of me. Like, yeah, I'm probably dead now because that fucking spirit just took me like I was that dead. So that is my favorite, and so her pulling me down is like my karma because 5 years before that I ditched her in Silent Hill. I mean, that's valid. That's valid. I mean, fuck that, right? Sorry, Melissa. It was me or you, and it was you.
Wow. Wow.
Hey, horror movies taught us well. We die first, so
right, literally pushed
Wow.
me. Literally pushed me, and I was like, "Fuck! What do I do? What do I do?"
Alias says one time he left his girlfriend behind in one of those mazes because he saw Chucky. I will say he or she because I don't know if Alias is a guy or girl, but that's funny. Chucky is your thing. All right. Ghost stories starting from Vanessa. Do you have a ghost story? If you don't, you have to make up one just before we end. Nothing?
Mm-mm.
Okay, Melissa?
So mine happened kind of recently. I was sleeping in a room upstairs. My baby was asleep in the little playpen. And I don't know, for whatever reason, like at 12 o'clock at night or morning, whatever, she has a little book where you push and the sounds go off and the lights go on, whatever. So I'm sleeping, and then all of a sudden, like, I look over and the fucking lights go off and the sounds. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I get up and it's still going off. Like, you have to push the buttons consistently for the lights and sounds to go off and everything. So I was like, oh, hell no. And I just turned that shit off real quick and I just went back to sleep. And then another day later, my mom was like, yeah, I saw something on the camera, like push aside or whatever. And I was like, okay, yeah, I don't know about that room. I'm not sleeping in that room anymore. The baby can sleep in there by herself.
Oh my gosh. Yet another sacrificial lamb. Wow.
I
Yes, Your
I
Honor.
was like, nope, I ain't sleeping in that shit.
Yes,
She's
Your
not gonna
Honor.
notice it. She's not gonna notice it. She didn't wake up or anything. But yeah, it's like, count with me. 1, 2, 3. The little fucking buttons.
She's not possessed.
I was like, oh fuck no, I'm
Some
out of here.
witnesses.
Still little. Bye.
She's gonna start fucking crawling on the fucking ceiling.
Oh no.
Yeah, that shit was creepy though. I was
Train
like,
spotting, baby. Not
Yeah,
good.
fucking. No.
yeah.
Nope.
Super
And the
loud.
batteries were good. We checked them and the batteries were good. So I was like, maybe the batteries were dying, but nope. As soon as we turned it off, it didn't go off again. And we turned it back on. It was working perfectly fine. And you have to push it to make it
Maybe
go off.
maybe it just had a short because sometimes those happen on those. I remember my daughter had a book like that, and it played this funky music because you're supposed to, read it and you press the button, it plays music. There were times where like we would just be sitting and it would just go off, and it's because the thing had a short or because the battery was about to die. One of the two.
Okay, well, thank you. That explains it. There's a short. There's always an explanation.
But what did your mom see on the camera? Was it just like a dash of movement, or?
Yeah, she said it looked like somebody
it
like it looked like somebody like went like that to it, like it moved. And I was like, she's like, well, I didn't want to tell you because I knew you were already nervous. And I was like, fuck no, I'm not sleeping in that room. The baby's in that room right now.
I don't want to tell you, and then I'm telling you.
Bunch of ghosts.
Yeah, I was like, no, that's okay. I'm good.
Yeah. Babies are probably safest against ghosts. You're right.
They're easy to pick up.
Oh my gosh. Remember Ghostbusters? I do.
I'd be like, wee.
Specialist right here.
Oh my gosh.
Eddie, I've already asked you. Yes.
Me?
Yeah. You have a ghost story? No, I asked you for the other.
No, you asked me for the other one.
You have a ghost story?
Did you remember that time we went to the haunted forest?
Yes.
Ooh, the haunted forest.
Yeah.
I remember that shit.
You swore you saw something, but I don't remember seeing shit. And then we were running, and then you tripped.
Then you tripped. No,
running.
there was
Yeah.
2 times. Do you remember when we went up to Rancho Cucamonga and the albino kid ran across the fucking out of nowhere? You
Yeah.
remember that?
The fucking albino.
It was like midnight, and this
Oh my god, fucking weird ass looking kid.
we're at the top of the hill, and like you could go no further because you're gonna go into like DWP, fucking whatever. It just doesn't go any further because you're gonna go into the mountains. So we parked, and then like I don't know, I was doing band practice there, and they always said like something always happens there, and they believed it to be like a kind of like the haunted forest where it's in a albino encampment, and I was like, that's weird because I'm here every week, so that's never happened. So we parked, and literally like we gave up, and when we gave up, we started driving, and fucking, this is all you saw, like, really all you saw was the head running across the car, and that was the fucking like, oh fuck, like that was freaky. Yes, I keep saying Elias. Alias. That's,
Alias.
I know I'm saying it wrong. But yes, yeah, that was fucking freaky.
Have you guys ever been to Gravity Hill at Rose Hills in Whittier?
Yeah.
That's a
That
yes
shit,
from
you
fucking
park your
Gabe,
car,
obviously.
and it would just go back up.
That stuff's always fucking cool, dude.
Didn't you always go around there in Turnbull
Just get drunk at Gravity Hills.
and Turnbull Canyon
Thermal Canyon, yeah.
at night?
What's the one that's all the way up Fair Oaks? Is that Haunted Forest too?
That's what Haunted Forest.
Okay. I
Where's-
was
Oh,
with
I'm thinking of Bridge to Nowhere, which is in like Alhambra.
no, that's fucking what's his name?
That's
Gabe.
Cassidy.
That's Isaac, not Isaac.
Oh,
Bunker, Ivan.
Yeah, Ivan.
Kyvan.
One of the first times I went to the Haunted Forest, once we went in, there was like a little plateau area off to the left that was gang members doing trash can fire pits, and it was like they were like scared of the ghosts, but I was like, we're pretty much us walking into this where like I'm pretty sure we could rob them, like, you know what I mean, like it was like a gangster party, like what you see like on
The Butter Gangster
it
Party.
was bad, and we walked past, and my friend Anne Marie fell. It was exactly
Your
like
friend
you see on
Anne
TV.
Marie, is she real?
Yes, she is.
Oh, okay.
I get that.
My friend
went-
Peggy Sue.
make she
No,
make believe.
I went to college with her, and we all met doing a play. So she is.
Just saying.
She is. She really
She
is.
you're just saying she's probably not real, even though I have proof that she.
You
It
Sounds
imagine
like a made up name.
you
Yeah.
imagine
Anne Marie is not a made up name. That's a person.
She's both. She's both our names.
Just
She's both
sounds
our
made
friends.
up.
She's both our names.
She's both our names. No, she's both of our friends.
Yeah.
She's a friend
So
of ours.
anyway, who hasn't gone for a ghost story? Angela.
Well, I have a lot, but I'm gonna choose one. Obviously, so I used to work at a bar in Pasadena, but it was in the old, like the original jail. It was at the time called McMurphy's. I don't know what. I think it's called Wolf's if it's still open now. But this was like my early 20s, and I was a cocktail waitress, and so we would be like counting our money at like 3 a.m, because it was a club, so it would close at 2. But one night we were sitting there, and a lot of stuff happened because, again, it was the old jail, it was the old court, and it's the old brick like building off of Union and Fair Oaks, and now it's just a bunch of restaurants and offices and stuff. But like, we were sitting there, and it's me and 2 other servers, and we're down on one end of the bar, and all of a sudden a tap handle just falls forward, and this is like 3:30 in the morning, okay, because we had closed at we stopped serving at 1:45, closed at 2 by the time everyone gets out. Anyways, it just like pops on, and if anyone's ever poured a tap beer before, you know it's pretty hard to just like, they don't just fall forward, like you gotta actually like hold them. Anyways, this isn't sounding right, but yeah, I think that was, everyone just kind of stopped and looked, and we were like, yeah, a bunch of shit happened there, but that's one that stands out to me. Yeah. And we know it was ghosts because it's such an old building. It's been there forever. An old jail, tons of shit has gone down there.
Oh yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, and it was like the basement of the building, so yeah.
All right. To close off the show, I probably shouldn't. I'll probably do a half C because I've been drinking this whole fucking show. Mine is I was in a band called Mad Hatter's Music Box. I didn't choose the fucking name. I hated the name like a motherfucker. I just wanted it to be Mad Hatter. But our singer was a Backstreet Boys fan, and he wanted a little bit of sensitivity to the fucking name of it. So he chose Music Box. So we were Mad Hatter's Music Box. We used to practice in my garage, and he asked for water, so he stayed in the den, and I went to go get water while he was waiting for his ride. As I came back, and he was like, "Hey, who was that guy?" And I was like, "Don't know what you're talking about, dude. Couldn't tell you. Like, there's no other person but me. Other than that, it was my mom and my grandma. So, who's that guy? I have no idea what you're talking about." And he's like, "No, I mean, there was a guy that came in this room, looked at me, made eye contact, didn't say anything, and they just walked away. Like I thought." And then he was like, "I thought, like he was mad that I was here or whatever. So like I wanted to apologize to him." His girlfriend was supposed to pick him up, and she hadn't been there yet, so he had to stay in the den until she got there. So I was like, there's only one dude, and it's me, bro, and I just got you fucking water. And he's like, "Nah, dude, he had brown pants, he had a white t-shirt, and he had a fedora hat." And I was like, so I went to the living room, and I went to get a picture, and I brought it to him, and he's like, "Yeah, where is he?" And I was like, "He's been dead for like fucking 10 years. It's my grandfather." So my grandfather walked in. It was fucking really weird. Like, described him to a T. And what's fucking crazy was, yeah, all dick, all plush dick. The craziest part of that was my mom wanted to go get the water, so she handed me the water, and then when I handed it to him, she heard the entire conversation, and she fucking walked away crying because he explained her dad basically. Yeah. And he had never met her because he was dead like for like 10 years. And so I was like, he's Joey, he's been dead for 10 years. But yeah, it was he was gone for a very long time, and so it was super weird that he explained him to a T. And then once he saw the picture, he was like, "Yeah, where is he? I want to apologize to him." No, nothing, never seen him, never anything. I was living with my parents, so everything had to go through the back and not through the living room and all through the whatever. So to not upset anything, to not whatever. So he had never been in the living room to even see that fucking picture, because the band would go directly to the garage, because it was like, again, living with my parents. That's like, that was like the only way I could have a band would be like, you're gonna play in the garage and blah blah blah. So yeah, that's my only Halloween story other than Pablo throwing
that
his fucking
ghost story.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. I'm outro.
It got late. We did promise 15 minutes. This has been the last call.
It was a bonus.
Thank you so much for Alias. Thank you for the viewers that stayed on and continue through this. Alias 1. Thank you.
Join us next week and come on.
Never say that again.
Wow.